You don't even know these people. They're giving you barbecue and they're giving you beer. That's what they do. That's how kind they are. They're generous. They're getting rid of it, basically. Here, eat some of this here. You know, similar to a Detroit tailgate party, because Dawn and I and Corey, we went to the Lions, the last tailgate party they had here, and we were walking around and people was like, hey, Don, hey, Corey, hey, Dawn, here, eat this. And we didn't eat, you know, 'cause I don't eat stirring people's food, but I mean, the liquor we had a little taste, but anyway, because it was cold out, you know, so, but Daryl wants a robot for his grandson, micro robot.
A micro robot. What kind of micro robot are you talking about?
You talking about a transformer?
I was about to say like a transformer robot.
Yeah. You know, you have to be more specific on that.
Yeah, they got those.
Go to Amazon; they got everything.
Amazon is the new Toys R Us.
Amazon is the new Walmart. What you talking about? You know, because if you're looking for anything, car parts, everything,
Amazon.
furniture, Amazon. You know, that's no question. But I mean, I got this Christmas spirit. I am happy for the first time in years. I'm happy about it. Oh, Miko
robot. Okay.
This is new to me.
Yeah, that's new. I'll look it up. I'll find out.
I know you know Juan's going to do it. Oh, Joe Nixon's getting ready for his first Christmas without his mom. Joe, my heart goes out to you, bro. All you got to do is come over here because it's going to be Christmas. I'm going to try to do what my mom used to do. It depends on how the money runs. My mom used to she'd go to like the Walmart, she'd go to the dollar store, and she'd buy all this stuff. And I'm like, what is all this stuff for? She was like, oh, you never know what you need. And so she gets home and she wraps all these gifts, just various, could be men's handkerchiefs, ink pens, flashlights, and I'm like, batteries or whatever. I'm like, what is all this for? And she was like, anybody who comes through our door on Christmas Day will receive a gift. And you never know, it might be the only gift that they're going to get. Right. So I want to make sure that they have some resemblance of something Christmas, because Christmas is not about the gift, it's about giving, you know, and it's about, I mean, family to me. And you guys see my Facebook posts all the time. I say, good morning, family. I mean it. I mean, you know, me and you, Juan, been family for years. Me and Daryl, me and Joe, me and John. Cindy Jacoby, welcome to the family. You've been adopted. You know, so we've been family for so many years. And the beauty, when I think back over me and your friendship, Juan, I got to look this way. Me and your friendship, Juan, and me and Joe's friendship. Joe and I go back to Cheeks. Okay? You know, the beauty, Cheeks on 8 Mile and Schaefer.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, incidentally, this is my old school jam. Junior, Mama used to say, which is bringing this all back. But the beauty of it is, it was just, if I had it, you got it. If you got it, I got it. That's the type of bond and friendship that we all have together. And it's a beautiful thing. With Taboo? Oh, damn, Joe, you ain't go to Taboo. Damn, that was downtown. That was the joint.
That was,
right there.
I was about to say Taboo was that deal back in the day.
Yeah. What's happening, Vince Turner? Happy holidays to you. I mean,
all the girls in Taboo, none of them had bullet wounds.
Well, back then, we didn't carry guns. Back then, if you had a disagreement with somebody, you duked it out. Ball them up, put them up. You know, y'all go together, y'all do a few rounds, and the loser walk away cussing, the winner walk away back to the bar. And now here's the fun fact. A couple of weeks later, you and the guy you were fighting are friends. You know? It's something about...
We friends because out of respect, you might whoop my ass again.
Well, you know, see, not now you can't say that, because now the one that lost knows your weakness, and she knows what to expect. You know, Elva Bell said, Cheeks, yes, Lord. Elva had some days at Cheeks, or some nights, should I say. See, I was in there with Al Esther was there, Stacy Hot Wax was there, Ken Collier was there, you know, so, and she said, then River Place. Yeah, River Place was that spot.
Yeah, River Place was out.
It was aight. Because it was it, what was it before? Was it River Town?
No, it was
There was a River Town right down there everybody used to go to as well. You know.
Is it Rivertown? Was it Rivertown? I forgot. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the one that's off Jefferson on that little street?
Yeah, yeah.
Where the dancery or whatever that used to be called before it was called. I forgot what all that was.
Oh, yeah, and Dwayne Bradley, before Dwayne Bradley went all ballroom, Dwayne found his niche, and he stayed in that ballroom lane. Oh, this is Demetrius Neighbors. It's called Strolling Down Blaine. And Strolling Down Blaine. Happy birthday to Demetrius Neighbors. We don't even know if he's in town. If he is not in town, odds are at this time of morning, Demetrius is outside running because he started working out after he saw me working out. Now, I put the pause button on working out. The reason why is because I got 6 flights of stairs it takes me to get to the studio, you know. And
Good
so
morning, Janita. How you doing?
Where's Janita?
She is.
She on your side. Oh, yeah, I said Janita Mitchell. Good morning, darling. How you doing? You doing okay? Good, good. I mean, we're talking about everything. We're talking about Christmas. You know, don't be sad on Christmas. Don't try not to be. You know,
The Warehouse. That's what it was called. Thank you.
now S. Marvin Purdue, and Joe can verify this. S. Marvin Purdue, formerly a promoter back in the day, he passed away many years ago. Marvin was the first owner of the Warehouse, and he every night I was working at UPS because I was his roomie for a while. Every night he would be out at that warehouse painting the building. It was a warehouse, and he's painting it black.
Right.
You know, and I came down a few times, but I was just like, dude, I can't, man. I'm tired. I got to go load and unload these trucks. So, you know, but finally when it opened, it was the joint.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. The Warehouse was that place.
Wait a minute. Cynthia Willis said she's an East Sider. She hung at Climax 2, then UBQ.
UBQ.
The Climax was Dawn's joint. That was Dawn's joint.
You couldn't go to UBQ if you didn't have the right shoes on.
Oh no! But see, I worked at Chrysler when UBQ was open.
You could wear the whole jogging suit, but them shoes,
They had to be tight.
they better be alligator and they better be tight.
Well, see, you know, a lot of people who are not from Detroit. Detroit is the Gator capital of the world. You know, every brother. I mean,
Every color, every inch.
if you live in Texas, you might get a pony. If you live in Detroit, you're getting some Gators. Okay. If you
At
live
least
in
one pair.
You know, if you live in Texas, you might get a football because they started playing football when they first learn how to crawl. They get them a helmet and a football.
Hey, wait a minute, Joe. Coco's Comedy Club. It wasn't. It was.
Harper
Coco's
and
Comedy
Van
Club
Dyke.
was after the Warehouse. That was after the Warehouse.
Yeah, and that was actually on Jefferson. The entrance for Coco's was in the front.
Yeah.
The entrance for the Warehouse was in the back.
Yeah.
On the back street. I remember that because I couldn't get into Coco's one night. I was like, that's all right, I got to go be on the air anyway. I was at JZZ at that time. Mm-hmm.
I used to shoot down there at Coco's Comedy Club. I got so much footage of that back in the day.
Yeah. You still got the footage?
I still have the footage. It's on a archived hard drive. I had to see if I could, because it was taped with the older cameras, so it probably wouldn't be
That's clear. Mm-hmm.
So that was way back in the day. That's how long I've been doing video.
Where you going?
That's how long I've been doing video.
Miss Webb.
Yep, network. I remember the network. But I remember just going to UBQs for the food. They used to the UBQ used to have this plate with rice and collard greens and some barbecue. Bro.
Mm-hmm. See this, Juan?
Yeah.
This is what we have to put all the stuff on.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Miss Webb snuck in here and snuck out and went right
No,
back
she
downstairs.
didn't.
Yes,
We
she
saw her
did.
shadow.
Oh, you saw? Oh, okay.
We saw her shadow in the back. She ain't sneak in.
Yeah, she thinks she's sneaking out. She don't know I got the gate changed. But anyway, yeah. I'm thinking. First of all, you guys are all invited to the Godfrey on the 15th. It's a Friday. It is on the 7th floor. Come, just dress casual. And we had a blast this past Thursday. We're going to do it again on Dawn's birthday, which is the 16th, but we're celebrating on the 15th at the Godfrey Hotel on Michigan Avenue. Guys, come on out about 8, 9 o'clock and just sit back and chill. It is a wonderful place. They have a lounge area, and in the summertime, the entire roof retracts. And they have this beautiful chandelier, and you're dancing under the stars, and all the walls retract, and you're on the 7th floor, and they got the guardrails up so nobody jumps off or nothing like that.
They're going to do that.
Fly. Yeah, by all means, Cynthia, come on down. And, then I found Dawn found another spot, Honest John's for brunch. She was there all day yesterday.
I haven't ate there, but I've heard
the food is awesome. I've eaten there.
They have good food.
Yeah, I like the Wayne State area.
I'm very distinctive with what I eat. And like I said, we talked about this before. I don't go to any restaurant brand new and eat any of their food.
No, I gotta let it marinate for a minute.
No,
Wait a minute, Steve Harvey and Suge Knight be talking. Was that what you talking to me? I think they're referring to us.
Who's Suge Knight?
That would be you.
Why would I be Suge Knight? I'm the nicest guy.
Yeah, but you stature wise, and I'm bald headed with a mustache. Okay,
actually,
I get it.
I'm not the nicest.
Okay, Mr. Peters.
Actually,
This is music with my man Jared Lawson. But guys, something else I wanted to kind of bring to the forefront. So I'm hearing these guys last night. They've got some amazing projects, and I can't wait to get them in so I can forward them to you so we can both be playing them on your station and my station, and I'm going to turn them on to Daryl Garrett over at Mack Avenue. I was thinking, it's time, Juan. It's time for your station and WJZD to do a jazz festival. It's time.
I have the venue.
Where? No, don't tell them on the air. Don't tell them. Just call
we'll put something together.
Yeah.
It involves Dr. Wendy, too.
Ooh. Okay.
The venue is where she's at.
Really?
We're courageous. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
If it's indoors, it'll be a ticketed event.
Oh, it's outdoors.
It's outdoors? It can be free.
2 stages.
And I've got a couple of prospective sponsors. So I'm looking forward to it. It's time. It's going to be, we're going to use all Detroit artists.
Matter of fact, not just a jazz thing.
It'll be jazz and art, music festival. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's not call it just jazz. Let's call it a music festival. And then we just have different artists, and the people come just see those different artists.
Exactly.
Maybe a
it'll be
festival that lasts 3 days.
I was thinking 2, I'm thinking 2 because I can't do 3. I'm 64 years old. I can't be out there ripping and running 3 days in a row.
You don't do all of it. You just sit back and relax.
Oh, you think I'm gonna MC at least one and a half of the days.
Just do one and a half of the days,
and then you can do the rest of it.
I got people.
You got people. Excuse me.
I got people.
Do they have stations?
Sit back and relax.
Do they have stations?
One or two of them do.
Okay, those two. And see, Cynthia likes that one. She's like, Detroit artists. Yeah.
They got to be Detroit artists. Because we play more Detroit artists than anybody.
Exactly.
My station does.
And mine as well.
So, since we play the most Detroit artists, and I know a lot of other stations play, the local internet stations play Detroit artists too, but nobody plays them like we do.
Exactly. I mean, there is so much talent. My eyes were open last night to another dynamic duo. Actually, and another young man who is a pianist. And he had a vocalist singing with him, and I was like, "Damn, this is dope."
What I need right now is I need the local artists. I'm just gonna throw out a few names because I need them to hear this. And I'm not gonna hold back no punches or anything. I need y'all to hear this, Mr. Alan Denard, Mr. Joe. what's Kennedy's last name? Jeff Kennedy
Oh, Jeff Kennedy. That's my boy.
and Mr. Mark Mix.
Ooh.
I need y'all to come together and do a collaborative album.
You know, here's my thing.
Alan Denard, Mark Mix, Jeff Kennedy.
Now, it's
That
not.
would be with some other artists from around the city on the album. Just like one big collaborative album, Detroit music
And
album.
that's I don't think that's a problem, Juan. The problem I'm finding, and I think all of the artists, I'm hearing the same thing from all of the artists, that it's not the artists, it's not them getting together and doing the music. It's the fact that two things. Number one, in this city, it is hard to find a club or an auditorium or an event space that holds at least 200 people. That way the artists stand to make their money. Because the bars, let's face it, bars and nightclubs in the city, I wouldn't name something. They don't want to pay to get, I got $500.
They don't
But you want a full-fledged show. You know, and
I know that.
500 is a reach for them. They normally will start at 200.
Shoot, 500 just pays the band.
500 don't pay the band. Okay?
Depending on how big your band is.
Yeah,
500. If you got a keyboard, a guitarist, and
a drummer, a lead,
drummer.
bass, a lead. You got a percussionist.
See, that all of that, that's terrible. That means 500 is not going to pay anything.
Exactly. That's my point. These bar owners don't want to pay these artists. These guys, the first thing I understand, number one, they've spent all this money and time learning how to perfect their skills. A lot of them are naturally blessed vocalists, and people want to hear them sing. But these bars that make, what, 5,000-6,000 a night.
And that's why.
And they don't
we
want to
should do-
tear off any money to the band.
And that's why we should do a music festival.
Festival, precisely. We want the city people in the city of Detroit. Wait a minute. Dawn
High
says
school-
high school
high school
musicians don't work for
musicians.
$500, and that's the truth. They
That
don't.
is the truth.
They don't. You know.
Now I can see one artist coming out. He got his tracks and he's playing his instrument against the track, and he's putting on the show against the tracks. That's fine. That's good. 500. That's good for him. Do a couple of songs.
But if you
and
got
he's
a
done.
full-fledged
You
band,
got a full-fledged band? No, bro.
no, you got
No.
bar owners, and I know you out there. And I know you can hear me. And they probably don't listen to us because we dog them, you know, and rightfully so. You need to be dogged because of the fact that you don't treat these people with the respect they deserve. I
Look,
mean,
it's because this is
They
how
greedy.
this is how this is how a lot of bar owners do, and I don't want to get too deep into this tangent because this is a Christmas show. This is a happy show. I'm focusing.
oh,
Bar owners, they don't believe in people that they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get out here and try to know anybody.
yeah, because they're so
So-
busy selling liquor in their bar.
So if Jeff Kennedy said, "I want to do a show here, such and such," I'm Jeff Kennedy. I want to or somebody says, says to a bar owner, "Oh, you should bring in this person, such and such," and that person says, "Well, it's gonna cost you $2,500 for me to come in and for me to put on the show, and I'm gonna do this and do." And they're like, "I don't even know you. Why am I pay you $2,500?"
Well, now, so you know who we need on this show right now?
Who?
We need Dawn on this show. Dawn is a licensed booking agent, and she runs into the problem. She's the one that negotiates the deal for the artist and the venue. So, and I've heard her on days. Oh wow, you know, talking about some of these bar owners and they tight wide behinds. You know,
But they want to be a part of everything. They want everybody to be a part of what they're trying to do. And then they get mad when the people in Detroit don't come to our events at our bars, and they don't want. Cause you trying to charge $45 and then still charge everybody for liquor. You charge $45, you better drop the prices on the liquor.
Yeah, I mean, but see, DJs run into the same problems. You know,
DJs?
now some of y'all
You?
DJs, rightfully
You do?
so. I mean, they don't want to pay me to come in and do what I do. I used to go in and DJ, and now I host parties and I bring my DJ. you know, and they have a problem coming up off of my asking price. Somebody asked me, Don, well, how much would it cost for you to host a party on New Year's Eve? And I said $2,000.
What?
And it was
on
like,
New Year's Eve?
yeah, New Year's Eve.
They-
And I'm like, but see,
hey,
here's the
they
thing.
better
I'm
already
bringing
know.
a DJ with me. And he's only bringing his controller. They better have the PA system. Now, we will rock out the party because, I mean, I'm not a guy that's going to stand in one spot. Yeah. No, that's not me. I'm the guy that's going to take the mic. I'm going to interact and engage your guests. You know, I'm going to make sure everyone has a good time. I'm going to make sure that everybody put their damn phone down and get on this dance floor. I'm going to make sure it's going to be a ladies' choice song. So the ladies, go grab a fella. I don't care if you don't know him. Go grab him, get him on this dance floor. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to dance in front of each other like old school, like people. And I know, Maria, 2000 is a bargain on New Year's Eve. That's a bargain. I know guys that get upwards of $5,000 and $6,000 on New Year's Eve.
Look, when people ask me, they come to me and say, Juan, we want to do a music video.
Wait a minute. I'm going to show you this. I'm posting this. Dawn says, as a booking agent, I am asked frequently to bring national artists, but they don't want to spend the money. A national artist is not going to perform for $1,500 plus her 10% because she's a booking agent. They don't want to spend the money.
Nope. Look.
Good morning, Maria.
When, that's elusive. I sent you her music. You have her music.
Oh, you did?
Yep. Her name is Elusive. So you
Elusive. Yeah, I've got Elusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a couple of hers. You got her album, I should say.
But
when people come to me for video, and they say, "Why? How much is it going to cost me to do a music video?" First thing I ask them is, "Where are you trying to air this music video?" Because it's gonna matter. If you want it in 4K, it's gonna cost you upwards to another $1,000 more. But our starting price is $2,500.
An hour?
No, $2,500 for the whole video.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cheap.
That's really cheap. See, I'm tired of coming down off my price, you know, to accommodate people who are broke. I will do it, you know, but if I know that if you got a club and you got an event and you're giving a show, if you didn't budget for me, don't come to me after you've got everything.
Everybody else.
Yeah, don't come at me like that. A lot of these promoters, I will have to say, yo, I need this amount up front. But when I walk in the door, I want my money up front because I've been in this a long time. And at the end of that, well, you know, we didn't do this. I'm like, let me tell you something. What do you mean you don't have all my money? Oh, were you gonna give me twice as much money had you had a sellout standing room only crowd? Hell no, you wouldn't. So don't come at me telling me you don't have me my money. This is why I ask for money up front.
That's one of the reasons why I asked for 80%.
Joe says most people that own bars don't know what comes with the business. They don't.
Well,
They just
not if
most
they-
people
not-
that get a bar, they hit a lick for like $50,000. They get a building, they get a liquor license or lease liquor license or whatever they do, and they get the tables, they get the chairs. They just hire somebody to you used to work at a bar. Okay, I could use you. I need you to go do that, and then they don't train the staff. The staff isn't trained, and that's the majority of the places that I've frequented in Detroit. Now, Godfrey, they nailed it. They got it right. Our server on my birthday was fabulous. The
But
second
most
time I went, it
bars-
kind of fell off.
Most bars aren't set up for performing anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't.
Let me say something to the artists. If you go to a place and they want you to perform and they don't have a stage, walk the hell out.
Yep.
Just walk
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
Just
So
walk
now, where are we gonna play at? There's no stage here. Okay. Well, when you get a stage, we'll be
on
back.
the floor? We gonna be on the floor? No. Now it's different when you go to a banquet hall or something like that. Most banquet halls just have the dance floor and then they
Or
have
the
an area
risers.
in the riser and somewhere for the band to be. That's different. That's a little different. But if you go into a bar or a venue and they don't have a stage, walk out.
Yeah, you better.
And then
Listen, guys, we gotta go. It's already 10
it's
o'clock.
We ain't get to play the happy music. No more. We got.
I'll tell you what, let's do it
we got
Wednesday.
Two Christmas songs.
Let's do it Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's called the Michael Jackson Sizzle. When Michael Jackson used to appear on stage, remember when he used to pop out and he just stood there?
Stood there for 15 minutes.
People was
Everybody cheered
passing out and
cried
whatnot. You know, that's called the sizzle.
It's
That makes them
usually-
wait for it. So Wednesday, we're gonna make you wait until Wednesday at 9 a.m. so you guys can come back and listen to us. We're gonna play some happy music for you.
So hold on, real quick. Elusive said it's sad because my husband Craig Lane, who is AKA Mr. Groove,
Al Hudson one way.
from Al Hudson in One Way. Now all of them are from Detroit. One is from Saginaw. But a lot of people are asking, why don't you guys ever play in Detroit? And I tell you why they don't want to pay the asking price.
Right.
There it is. But let somebody outside Detroit and they'll pay it.
And wait a minute, I got a better one for you. Then we got to go. Juan and I, we worked hard at what we do a majority of our lives, okay, into these radio stations. For all of you who don't even share us, who don't tune in, I ain't heard
And that's
Foodie.
free.
Wait a minute, Foodie is off the air? No, he's not. He's on every day. See, if you listen, people tell me that they haven't heard this or they haven't heard that. I'm like, we play that all the time. And yet you come to me and tell me that you listen to my station. That tells me you're not listening. I peep a liar all the time. And Demetrius Neighbors taught me one thing. If he's long time ago when I was emceeing and Demetrius, I was like, dude, I love your album. He was like, really? Which song? And it escaped me. And I meant to say Marvina's Step, but I was like, it's one of these songs, man. I just can't remember off the top of my head. He's like, yeah, thanks. That gave him the impression that I had never heard his music. So that's when people tell me they like jazz. I'm like, really? Who's your favorite artist? George Benson. I'm like, really? What song? And well, I don't know. It's one of them songs. I'm like, okay, that does me know you're not a real lover.
I'll say a local artist before I say any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And because I play a lot of local artists, I know the songs like Demetrius Neighbors. It's funny how time flies.
Yeah.
Eno Savad, Burn, Elusive.
We can go down the list.
You had me at Hello. I could just somebody just throw
Yeah.
out the name of Zane. He's mine.
So that's
just throw
what.
out
That's the
some-
reason. That's the reason why we have to put on this music festival in Detroit. Now we have to be careful. We have to look at a schedule because I'm emceeing a lot of them jazz festivals and music festivals around the city and in Ohio with Celine and those guys, and that's going to be a phenomenal event. We got to get together and have a weekend where nobody's doing anything. We can do it and blow this city up. Let the world hear what you and I know. I got to
And-
point this way, what you and I know.
And we have to do it where people can actually listen to parts of it on the radio.
Absolutely. Oh, we're going to stream it. But anyway, I'm getting out of here. You ain't going nowhere. Hit me up on any desk so we can do this thing with the station.
All right, I'll call you as soon as we're done here.
All right. Guys, go out and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Listen to either my station or Juan's station all day today. And just check it out. We've got Maurizio Duduzio at noon, Kyle Lamont at 2, Mellow Mike at 8, Gene Edwards at 10, Van East at midnight, J Square all night, O'Neal Stevens in the morning. Hey, we are here for you. Juan is on streaming 24 hours a day as well.
24/7.
That's right. Make it a good day on purpose. Be a better you today than you were yesterday, which is going to be hard because you were the bomb yesterday, okay? You guys be blessed. Thank you. We thank you for your support. We thank you for listening to us. Have a wonderful holiday season. Buy somebody a gift who wouldn't expect it.
Buy
Doesn't
an
have to be
enemy-
nothing.
Buy an enemy a gift.
Yeah, and blow their mind.
Buy
It doesn't
an
have to be
enemy a
extravagant. I mean, if you come at me with something Gucci or, Versace, then I'm like, cool. But just buy them something, It's
That's-
the gift
and-
of giving.
And that's what I usually do. Every year, I buy one enemy a gift. I know
Wow.
who my enemies are because I keep them close.
That's right. You're
But
supposed to.
I buy enemies gifts. Not a problem. They be like, well, you bought me a gift.
Robbie
I bought
said,
you a gift.
Maria said, share the love, share with pride.
Oh, she shares the show. That's what. When you see that, she's already shared the show.
Okay. Well, listen, man, I'm out of here. I'm going to call you right back, or you hit me right back. We can do this real quick
All right.
so I can get out of here. All right? Thank you for watching. We'll see you Wednesday at 9 a.m. right here on WJZD Radio and
One Media World Radio, because we are the world's #1 internet radio show, and we best internet morning radio stations.
hey, Don Juan in the morning. It's what it is.
Down
I
Wine in the
holla.
morning. You got to change that title up there and say Rise and Grind. You got to make it Down Wine in the morning now.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right.